There was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I just got back from work an hour ago.
Same.
I've made myself some food.
Same.
And I've just got off the phone with my landlord.
Oh, not same.
Yeah, I missed a payment, but it's fine. I've paid it now, and it's settled anyway.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying? They have people in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Matches?
Yes, a lot. No, 0.
But don't apps help out new users with
Misha,
likes and
you're not
you know,
helping.
they really try and help you get people to like you because you're new.
Misha, I still have 0 even with whatever you just said. There's still 0. What about you?
Hey, the grass isn't always greener. I've got 80 likes. But once you filter out the bad profiles and the nude pics and the meh ones, it's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No! Anyway, I have a new initiative in the works.
What's that? You gonna kidnap someone?
I've signed up for speed dating tonight.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. You can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome everyone to Speed Dating. My name's Derek, I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling. You like anything.
Misha?
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are!
No, I'm not!
Yes, you are.
I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story. Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop floor.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning. And then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
No, hence why I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
We're going to start with the gentlemen by your first allotted table numbers, and good luck. Have fun.
You're sitting in my first date seat, so I need you to jog on. Go well, lad. Cheers.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm a hugger. Should we hug?
Yeah, so am I.
Self-confessed, yeah. Okay. I'm Jake.
Misha, I think I might have crinkled your shirt a bit back there.
No, I don't think you did. Okay, so quick story. My grandmother buys me a birthday gift every year, and she likes to get me a shirt, and this is a vintage 2013.
No way.
Yeah, I'm a teacher and clearly too busy to buy my own clothes. So, do you have any birthday traditions?
Oh, I don't know if I can compete with that shirt. Grandma clearly knows her drip.
Hey, she's got good taste.
Not really, no. I mean, my family are pretty normal. I mean, not that your family's not normal.
Hey, I'd be the first to admit it.
Great start.
No, it's going okay. Pretzel?
Don't know how long they've been there. This speed dating business is such an interesting format.
Yeah, I think so. I I actually don't get out too often. School's quite full on, so...
Summer holidays, though.
Exactly. You speed dated before, if that's a verb?
Oh, you're going to mark me on this day, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't do that to you, of course not.
Oh. I haven't speed dated before.
Okay.
Just use apps and trying to meet people the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, me too. I don't normally do this type of thing, but I kind of thought, hey, why not enlist the help?
You're investing in your own happiness. I love that for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that for me too.
What is most important to you in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm glad you added that last part. I'm not sure we're ready for politics just yet.
3 minutes to go. 3 minutes?
Well, maybe I'd be so bold to say I'm looking for love. What about you? Okay, was that too much?
No, I mean, it's honest.
Nothing else, I'm honest.
Good to know. If I'm honest, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm hoping I'll sort of know it when I see it.
But I think the most intelligent minds are the ones that aren't afraid to admit when they don't know something.
How do you mean?
Okay, so at school, I've got, like, 2 types of kids. You have the ones who sort of steamroll in and pretend like they know everything. And then you have the ones who aren't afraid to admit when they don't know something. And they definitely advance faster.
So you're not a fan of fake it till you make it?
Well, I think confidence is good, but, yeah, I think the key is to stay curious.
Come on, though, you've got to have a type at least.
No, I don't think I do.
Not even in, like, looks? There's no pattern in your track record?
I guess my previous exes have all been brunettes.
Personality-wise, is there anything that you're, like, drawn to?
My last ex was quite hard on me. She kind of would say more sort of bad things than nice things to me by the end. So that was quite tough, but yeah. She sort of felt like I needed to grow a backbone and like disagree with her a bit more. I'm a bit mild-mannered most of the time. I know that can come across as a bit pick-me, so yeah, sorry. I don't want to keep going on about this.
1 minute to go. 1 minute warning.
So what else do you do with yourself, Jake, besides date randoms?
I like to read a lot. It's one of my favourite hobbies.
Air quotes, nice. I picked up a book in my time.
Favourite genre?
Oh, finishing with a toughie.
Yeah, we could determine our entire future together.
No pressure. I'm a huge fan of erotic fiction.
Really?
Is that something you're keen on, or?
It's not something that I've tried reading before, but if you're into it, I'll give it a go.
Bit of role play. Do women look for that when they find out that you're a teacher?
No. No, they don't, actually. I wouldn't be into it even if they did. Right?
And that is time, ladies and gents.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was.
I should apologise
For what?
for us not hitting it off.
Oh, you didn't think we hit it off?
Hello,
Hey, I'm Misha.
I'm Bash, here for the interview. You been on holiday? You got that healthy beach glow?
Really? What's a holiday?
Oh, that's sad. I just got back from a stag do.
Nice. What did you get up to today?
Just played some five-a-side football with the boys. Yeah, pretty knackered.
I just went to the supermarket, did the weekly shop.
Do you still do that in person? I do it all online now, it's easy.
Yeah, of course, I've got to squeeze my fruits.
Why do you need to squeeze the fruits? What do you need to know about them? Their names? Hi, I'm Lenny. I'm a lemon.
That actually is a good name for a lemon, though.
Lenny, shut up, mate. Get him a gin and tonic.
Oh, lemons and G&Ts. That's ballsy.
Don't tell me you're a lime girl.
We're rivals.
That's a problem.
So, your name?
What about it?
Well, it's got to be a nickname, right?
Yeah, everyone needs a nickname.
So what's the story?
It's a long story.
Condense it?
No, it's a long story. Leave it.
Oh, don't leave me guessing. At least give me some options.
You're an option.
So are you.
Yeah, fair.
I promise I won't judge. I'm just really curious.
Okay, so it all started with an awkward boner.
I beg your pardon?
Okay, look, I was 11 and I was on a school adventure trip and I got an awkward boner while I was waiting for my turn to go abseiling. And obviously everyone thought I was, you know...
Having a bash.
Yeah.
And you go by that nickname voluntarily.
Well, everyone calls me it, so I don't really have a choice, do I?
This is your halfway warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. I know, it flies, doesn't it?
So have you got any nicknames?
No, but my name is already sort of a nickname, apparently. It means Michael in Russian.
Michael. I knew someone called Michael once. He nicked my girlfriend in year 6.
I'm sure she could choose for herself.
Can I call you Mike?
Yeah.
Have you got any real nicknames then?
God, no one's ever asked me about nicknames before.
Well, I am honoured to be the first. So come on, I ain't got all night.
My mate Ryan calls me Muggy Misha. I apparently mug him off a lot.
In the blue corner, the biggest rocket here tonight, Muggy Misha!
You practiced that in front of the mirror, didn't you?
100%. So, did you do any exercise during lockdown?
Oh, seamless.
I'm just trying to keep the chat moving forward.
Ugh, lockdown. It's dragging it up a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a weird time, wasn't it?
That's all you've got.
What was wrong with that? What do you want me to ask you about? Your lockdown sex, or your lockdown dog walking, or your lockdown shopping, or...
Ding, 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 we have a winner.
Sold to the guy with the average chat. Uncool, uncool.
Some may say he's redeemed himself.
What are we doing? What is this?
We should stop.
I probably should. Let's stop us. So that stag do I mentioned, yeah? It was in Turin, in Estonia.
Tallinn, Estonia?
Yes. Yes, knowledge.
Stag capital of Europe, right?
So we had to see what all the hype was about. The second night was an absolute madness, okay? We were all in these morph suits, right? And the groom had to wear this mankini. By 5 p.m, he was absolutely battered. But after a little tactical vomit, we were ready to go to the club.
Bash, I'm sure you had a great time, but I really don't think I need to know where this is heading.
No. It's like a happy-ish ending. Not like that, no.
Let's just talk about something else, shall we?
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
Seems like we might be drawing to a close.
You sick of me already?
Definitely. You seen anyone you like, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. What about you?
You didn't answer me properly.
What more do you want from me?
I don't know, some more detail? Names, maybe?
Nope, no names necessary.
No one special.
Until you met me.
Yeah, all right.
See, I reckon you lucked out, you know.
And why is that?
Because there are some proper mingers in here tonight.
Stop it.
I'm serious. I mean, look at the state of those two over there. Like, he literally looks like a walking turnip.
That's just mean.
I'm only having a laugh.
Yeah, at someone else's expense.
You sound like my mum.
Well, that's not a good sign, is it?
What are you saying about my mum?
I didn't mean it like that.
What do you mean, then?
Well, the whole Oedipus thing.
What?
Just forget it.
And your time is up for that day. Gents, you'll be moving along to your next table.
Right, see you around.
Nice to meet you. Hey.
Can I?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Have you been waiting long?
No, I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Oh, oh, sorry. I've only just finished work, you see, so it takes me a minute to recalibrate.
I get that.
I am a freelance computer engineer. That's what I do, and because of that, my work hours are just all over the place.
I like to mess around with coding in my free time, try and fix problems.
Really? Do you know about Raspberry Pi?
Oh, I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
Okay, so it's a small computer that you can program for, like, simple projects. For example, I built myself a dashboard for my bicycle. So it shows me my time, my speed, my location, on the route.
So, a phone without a phone.
But more fun. I don't know, it makes me feel like the great creator.
God.
Steve Jobs.
So, Lucas, What's your living situation? Do you have any flatmates?
I actually live on my own, which, to be honest, I love. Antisocial, though. I don't know if you found this, but as you get older, there's just harder and smaller avenues of making friends because everyone's already found their clique, you know? So I suppose things like this are amazing for that.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you afford to live on your own?
Something I was working on, just did well, so... And I decided, yeah, I'm going to get myself a place. I deserve it. And the rest is history. What about you? Do you prefer to live on your own or with people?
I've tried both. I worked away for a bit and they put me up.
Oh, that's a really good way of experiencing being on your own, I suppose.
It's lovely getting home to a warm house with people in it. I think it's quite a special time in life.
What is?
Oh, living with friends. Doesn't last forever.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, for me, again, I definitely love being alone, but it's great that you've experienced that.
So if you like living on your own, does that mean you wouldn't want to live with a partner?
No, I'd definitely live with someone, especially if it was someone, you know, that really meant something to me. I think what I need is just my own space to be able to work and focus. That's it.
That's healthy. The last couple of years have been tough, but I'm grateful that we went through it when we had video calling.
Exactly, I mean, and that wouldn't have been possible without technology.
It's taking over the world.
So are you aware of the synchronicity then? That's when AI will eventually surpass mankind. You know, robots ruling the world and all that. If you could say yes or no to that happening, what would you say?
Surely robots already run the world. I mean, like 30% of tasks are done by computers.
Exactly, what a statistic. It's exciting, isn't it?
You're not scared?
No, it's the future, isn't it? So might as well just step into it.
I'm terrified.
Honestly, you don't need to be terrified.
Can you imagine walking into a bar and not being able to tell who's a robot and who's real?
I mean, I feel like that anyway in life, so, yeah.
This is your halfway warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go, 180 seconds. Couldn't tell you how many milliseconds.
Oh, really? What's the time?
You're wearing a watch, yet you still checked your phone.
You're right. Hands up, I must be a phone addict and a laptop addict and a tablet junkie, so...
Oh, the full set. You wondering about me?
Yeah?
I feel like everyone should be asked this on a first date.
Why? So you know how distracted someone's going to be when you're trying to talk to them.
Okay, so I am addicted to my phone, but...
Here comes the excuse.
No, it's a generational thing. I mean, we grew up with our phones. I mean, they're like part of us. They're essential tools for our daily routines.
I could not agree more. You know, we are just so immersed in technology. People don't even realise it. We are constantly interacting with it. And it goes far beyond just phones.
Oh, yeah, I mean, GPS, search engines. My God, I'd be useless without all of that.
And take contactless payments, for example. That has completely revolutionised the whole social economics of how we buy things. For example, back a day, you would have to pull out your wallet, get some coins out, and pass it to the cashier, whereas I can now just go boop, and it's paid for like that. So I'd say these things here are definitely the quickest way.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock, so maybe we should talk about something that isn't technology.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, what like?
Oh, tell me about your friends.
Friends, well, I met all my friends online, and they're all from different parts of the world.
Hobbies?
Just cleaning my workstation cat as a hobby.
No, I believe this.
1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute. It's your final minute, and then we have to wrap it up. Moving on.
This has been an interesting date.
Oh, no, I haven't offended you in anything I've been talking about.
No, not at all. And I hope I haven't offended you.
I'm still here, aren't I?
I mean, not for much longer. We should make the last 60 seconds count.
Okay. I read somewhere that extroverts deal with these kind of situations a lot better than introverts. So, would you say you're more extrovert or introvert?
Good question.
And you're not allowed to say both.
Come on.
It's cheap. In life, people either favour one side of the spectrum over the other.
I'm definitely an introvert. Just the idea of someone new sitting there and me having to talk to them makes a tiny bead of sweat drip down my armpit.
Oh my gosh, same. Like, this top under here is going in the bin when I get home.
I wondered what that smell was.
Really?
Of course not, I'm joking.
Oh, man. I am so bad at reading when people are making a joke or being serious. I really can't tell. I'm probably not the best match, are we?
And your time is up for that day. Gents, your date is awaiting.
Don't tell me you enjoyed that.
No, I did.
Me too. Stay in touch?
Yeah, if you want. My handle is @thebandcoder.
Unique handle. I'll hit you up.
Thank you. And bye, Misha.
Bye. Hey.
Hey, you good?
Yeah, I'm Misha.
I'm tight.
You're not drinking?
No, bikes and alcohol don't go together.
True. Oh. Sorry, it's a pandemic hangover.
You're an elbow bumper.
I think this is the first time I've been around so many people again. I'm still getting used to the whole handshake thing.
You'll get used to skin-on-skin contact again soon. What's important is that we're all out together.
Well, kind of.
Well, you don't want to be out with me.
Well, we're both at this speed dating event coincidentally together.
Oh, so you're arguing with me?
Would that be a problem if I was?
Not at all. Bring it on.
So, how do you spend your days, Ty?
This and that.
Just... Nice helmet.
It's a bit inappropriate.
So, did you get up to much this weekend?
It's been a pretty rough week, so just blowing off some steam.
Cryptic. Care to elaborate?
I'm sure we can find some more interesting things to talk about.
Maybe. If you contributed to the conversation.
Wow.
I'm doing all the legwork here.
You sound like my mum.
Is that a good thing?
No. No.
How did you find out about this event?
I got a flyer in the post. An actual paper flyer. Can you believe that?
I can. I found out through an email.
Something else we have in common. Both check our mail.
Soulmates.
This is your halfway warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. I know, it flies, doesn't it?
So, what brought you speed dating?
I tend to run in the same circles. Gets a bit old.
So you've exhausted your circle of options.
What do you think I am? But yeah, kind of.
What do you think I am?
Not sure. Still deciding. Would you say you're open-minded?
Why?
You can't just answer the question.
I can answer.
Okay, prove it.
I would say I am.
Cool.
Now, are you going to tell me why you asked me that?
I like to know where I stand with people. This world's always changing, and it's important for us to stay open. It's hard to do that when you're grown.
Are we grown?
Getting there, trying. Just don't like labels. If I want to do something that's out of excitement or curiosity, then so be it. Whether that's in my social life, my work life, my sex life.
I see.
I'm one of those people who wants to try everything once. Variety is the spice of life.
I don't think this is appropriate first date chat.
What?
You know what?
Hey. I could have been talking about the food.
Sure. You're going to have to work a little harder to have those culinary chats with me.
Challenge accepted. Oh, sorry. T to the Wise phone. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm free that day. Yeah, no, that sounds good to me. Why would I be nervous? I better stop smiling. Now, don't lie, all right? You can't wait to get me on my back. Yeah, it's a date. All right. Yeah, see you then. Bye. Sorry about that.
Important call?
Just an appointment I needed to make.
1 minute to go, guys. Just 60 seconds.
Better make it count.
You seem very high fashion.
I like nice materials on my skin. See, my boxers are made of extremely soft material.
Sounds nice.
you want to know where they're from? You'll go?
That wasn't part of the deal.
We never made a deal. But come on, hurry up. Running out of time. You're not going to tell me, are you?
Nope.
No fair. I don't really like being laughed at either.
I'm not laughing at you, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents.
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
This time, I want to see you again. What's your handle?
How about you give me yours?
Games.
I just gotta lay out all my suitors.
It's @itstie25.
Oh, jackpot.
It's been fun.
Very.
No way. What are the chances?
From the podcast?
The Miserable Millennial Book Club.
Yeah.
So, are you here for this speed dating thing?
Oh, I'm just waiting for my mate to finish, yeah. You?
I prefer to do things solo.
Reading at a bar seems like a new one.
Well, considering all the coffee shops are shut, I don't really have a choice.
I'm the same, actually. I like taking myself out for a meal or a spa day or a weekend away.
Or a spa weekend away.
Mate, stop.
I'm Hazel, by the way.
Misha.
My absolute favourite thing to do solo, which I totally recommend, is go to the cinema. You can lean back, switch your phone off for a few hours and just absorb the story.
Seems like a great mode of self-care.
I just love my films, mate. Like, if you were to go, what would you watch?
Alone?
Alone? On a date? Whatever.
God, I don't ever go to the cinema alone.
All right, well, what genre would you pick?
I love comedy films.
Oh, rom-com's my favourite.
Yeah, but other types too, like buddy cop comedies and slapstick comedies.
Spoofs, comedy horrors, gross-out comedies. I mean, the world needs all the laughter it can get these days.
Yeah, and laughing makes you live longer too.
Well, let me know if you find someone funny then.
I will.
So, how was the speed dating?
It was fun. Unpredictable, but yeah, fun.
Did you meet anyone sexy?
Is that word still in circulation?
Probably not, but I think I might bring it back. Why not?
No one's really caught my eye. I don't think it's the speed dating. I think it's just...
For men?
Maybe. Or me.
I doubt it.
I appreciate that. Even though you've only just met me.
I am an extremely good judge of character.
I'll hold you to that.
You should.
Yeah.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go.
That poor horse voice must be ruined.
Yeah, it's the last date of the night, so I'll be off to meet Ryan soon.
In that case, let's get you a drink for the road. It's 2 for 1 until the event ends, so that gives you about 2.5 minutes as of now.
Oh, hell's bells, let's do it.
Yeah? I'll order. A couple of G&Ts, it'll be quick, won't they?
Oh, I think we could do better with what little time we've got. Shots?
Shots. Let's do it. Excuse me? What is it? Salt, lemon first?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Oh, no, I don't like lime either.
Cheers.
So, Hazel. So, Hazel, I know what you do for fun, but what do you do for work?
Oh, no. See, this is why I didn't lead with this. Okay, so I do HR. Just your very basic, boring 9 to 5.
Explains why you're such a people person, though.
We've got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Already?
You know what I miffed about? How come Ryan got an extra date to me?
Well, we can call this a speed date if you want.
I didn't know that was an option.
It is.
Why not? I mean, we are abiding by time restrictions and everything.
Annoyingly. Wish we had longer. Do you want to keep in touch and maybe we can hang out sometime? As much as I love doing things solo, I would really love a partner in crime now and again.
Someone take your pics of social media and all that.
Yeah, it's more of a PA role, really.
I'd love to.
And that is time, everyone. Hopefully see you at the next one.
Well, you don't want to keep Ryan waiting. At Hazel X1. You can hit me up there.
Got it. Bye, Hazel.
Yeah. See you soon, hopefully. Yeah. Enjoy that book.
Bye.
Come on, spill the beans. How do they go?
Okay. Oh my gosh, there was Hazel,
Okay.
who I met at the bar by accident. We were reading exactly the same book. We had the same interests. She was really fun. She wasn't even meant to be there.
So she hadn't signed up for it?
No, she was just in the bar.
Okay. So she sounds like it went well.
It went really surprisingly well.
Okay, nice. I'm liking Hazel.
Hazel could maybe progress to date too.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
Jake was really lovely. He was a teacher. He had some nice shirts.
So he's a nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. He's so sweet.
So, what, there wasn't much of a spark with him?
Not really. I don't think he felt it either, so... Yeah, I don't think that'll be another one.
Well, look, he doesn't know what he's missing.
So Ty came in his motorcycle leathers, holding his helmet. He is what you would call a bad boy.
And how do you feel about a bad boy?
I don't know. I've never dated a bad boy before, but it sounds quite exciting.
You want to go to the dark side, don't you?
They have cookies.
Well, then go.
So that was Lucas. He was a coder. He was super intelligent. I didn't understand half of what he said, but he was really lovely.
Okay, okay, so maybe you might see him again?
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
Okay, nice.
Bash, well, firstly, he's called Bash, which tells you everything you need to know. Do you know what? He was really charming. He had really great banter.
In a good way, yeah?
In a really good way. He had a slightly funny haircut, but we'll let him have that.
So, do you think there could be another date?
He was really sweet. I just don't think we're each other's types.
Simple as that?
Sometimes it is just as simple as that.
Yeah, no, I agree, yeah. So, Misha, what's gonna happen next?
I have a few options.
Well, remember what we said. You need to make the first move. Send them a message.
Okay.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Okay.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Hey.
Hey, you.
I've read that one too.
Any good?
She dies at the end.
No. Why would you say that?
She doesn't. You've been here long?
Yes, actually. But I'm always painfully early. It's kind of my thing. What about you? What's your timekeeping like?
Oh, straight in with the analytics.
I've been staring at spreadsheets all day. Gathering data's become my second nature.
I'm always freakishly on time. I think it's a disease.
Right, okay, so I can say this now because we're working out with the same person.
Right.
I hate people who are late.
Me too. It's so rude.
There's no excuse for it.
Like 5 minutes is fine, but anything else, I'm like...
Now, see, I'm like, set off earlier.
Bit traffic?
Well, leave yourself in case of traffic a bit more time. No excuse.
Hardball you are.
No messing about.
I love your outfit.
Oh, thanks. It was a gift.
Dungarees. You cannot go wrong with dungarees.
I know. Just chuck them on.
Life uniform, right?
Absolutely. Do you own a lot of dungarees?
I have like 10 pairs of dungarees.
I have about 3 and I think that's enough. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you've taken the biscuit there. I'm sorry. Don't apologise.
Should we get a drink?
Yes, definitely. What do you fancy?
Maybe a cosmopolitan.
Oh, I haven't had one in ages.
Okay.
Excuse me. No.
Can I get 2 cosmopolitans, please?
Got to give eye contact.
Don't like
Hate
mint.
it.
Don't like mint.
I
this might sound silly.
I love silly.
Great. My uncle made up this holiday game called Where Do You Stand? So, like, one person brings up a topic and then it leads to, like, a debate or a discussion or an argument.
Okay, can I go first?
Be my guest.
Right, let me think. Right. Where do you stand on one-night stands?
Yeah, never played that one with the family before.
Big questions are better with this game.
You've played it before? Uncle Jim said he made it up.
Uncle Jim lied.
Rude. I think as long as they're done safely, like, within every sense of the word, I mean, what's the harm?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think there's an experience behind each one. From, like, the moment you spot someone you fancy to
the walk of shame afterwards.
Yeah, see, I prefer stride of pride.
I love that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Okay, my turn. What topic do I want your opinion on?
Right, well, don't think too well, because your brain might explode.
Tattoos. Where'd you stand?
Okay, I haven't got any personally, but I've also nothing against them. What about you?
Nada. I am a blank canvas as of now. Would you get any?
No.
Even if something meant a lot to you?
Yeah, I think especially if it means something to me. Like, because if you've got something on your body and you can see it every day, doesn't it sort of lose its significance? Like, if I was going to get one, I'd get something really cool, just so I could look at it.
That's an interesting view.
Okay, my turn. Okay. Peace and war. Where do you stand?
Oh, that's a big one. Are you going to draw any, like, big conclusions from my answer here?
Yeah. Not quite possibly, I will, yeah.
Great, okay. Peace, obviously.
Why, obviously?
Or why'd I support senseless killings for the whims of politicians?
Military conflict's never going away. It's a sad fact of life, but I think accepting it and making sure it's done in the right context is the only way forward.
Which would be?
Well, we're not going to get into that now. We'll be here all night. Besides, the world needs pacifists to make sure we're not starting wars over anything and everything.
My turn.
Oh, here we go. What are you going to ask? What are you dying to hear my opinion on?
Exercise? Where do you stand?
I think I'm like most people. I have bursts of gym motivation every now and again.
How long do those bursts last?
Yeah, usually a week.
I do not believe that. I mean, come on, look at you.
It's a good metabolism. I'm getting away with it for now.
Good to know.
Morning or evening?
For exercise or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay, it's pretty straightforward.
Oh, so you think? The complexity comes in your reasoning.
I'm a night owl.
And I'm a morning person. We're completely compatible.
How does that work?
Because we complement each other. It's like yin and yang.
Okay.
It's like if we were together in the Dark Ages, one of us would be there to hunt in the morning and one of us would be there to watch the fire at night.
So I'll make the dinner and you get us coffee.
That sounds like a very good deal to me. I feel like I can be quite open with you. Do you want to tell the truth? Or is that ridiculous?
No, I like it. But you go first.
Okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm addicted to cigarettes.
You're a smoker.
It started last year when I was going through a really stressful period of my life.
COVID related?
Yeah. But in my defence, I'm weaning myself off them, and my next resolution for the new year is to give them up completely. Okay. Your turn.
Oh, no, I'm still thinking of one.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I've never been in love. I mean, family love, yeah. Platonic love, yeah. Lust, yeah, but actual real love? Like really falling for someone? No. Nothing mutual anyway.
Oh, that's something to look forward to. The first time is always intoxicating.
You speak from experience.
Oh, yeah. It's just like everything's bubbling up inside you and you can't stop it. But not that you want to stop it. Everything's just better. Every morning, every night, even a dead-end job in HR is a joy when you're sailing through life in love.
But it didn't last forever.
No. It was out of my control, but yeah, I'm ready to get back to it.
You've really sold it to me. I look forward to it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll let Uncle Jim know the game was a success.
Please do.
Oh, thanks.
Misha, I don't normally ask this, but would you be all right to cover my part? I'm just in a really hard spot financially.
The whole thing?
If you won't mind. It would really help me.
You know what? If you're in a hard spot, I'm happy to help.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Is it rent day or something?
Yeah, that, and I've had to take some unexpected time off work recently, so...
Oh, well, I hope you get back to the office soon.
Yeah, me too.
I had a lovely time.
Yeah, me too. It's been a belter.
I've got to go in a minute, but I've got to wait for my taxi.
Well, I'll just wait with you.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Shit. Nothing. Well, I'd really love to walk you home, but I've just got to get back myself.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh. Text me when you're home, will you?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to ask you something.
What?
Very important.
Oh,
You ready?
no.
Well, I'm going to ask you either way if you're ready or not.
Go.
Who is getting the call for the third date?
Do it now. Yeah. I'm good, thanks. You? Oh, yeah, of course you are. Look, I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out again. I know this really lovely place. Oh my god, amazing! Yeah, that's great. I will text you the details. Okay, bye. Did it?
You excited?
Yeah, maybe.
A little bit?
A little bit.
How excited?
Really excited.
Yeah?
Hello.
Hi.
What's your present?
Oh my god, thank you.
Right.
Do you bring reading material on all your dates or just...
Only the ones I like. And this one is my latest obsession.
I am honoured.
Oh, sorry. My sister, Megan, she's on a date tonight and she's absolutely breaking it. Do you mind if I just give her a phone?
Go for it.
Hey, babe, you okay? You almost there? Yeah, I'm with her now. No, don't apologise. She doesn't mind. No, honestly, she doesn't mind. All right, would you feel better if I put you on speakerphone? Okay. Misha, meet Megan.
Hi, Megan.
You're right, Misha. Sorry I'm stealing hairs from you.
No,
It's fine.
I'm nearly at the bar. Sweating like a glass blower's arse.
Are you quite an anxious person?
Not usually. Right, hairs?
Yeah, not at all.
I'm meeting them off a dating app, which I never do. Swipe, yes. Flirt, yes. Write unsolicited dick pics, sometimes. Meet in person, absolutely bloody not.
Well, I mean, if you're meeting them in a public place, then you can just bail if you feel uncomfortable.
Okay, thanks, Misha.
I said that.
Sorry, hairs, just Misha sounds more legit than you. Okay, I'm going in. Reckon you could stay in my ears?
How would we do that?
My hair covers my wireless earphones. They won't notice.
This is some secret agent shit.
We got you, baby girl. Okay, so what's on your mind?
What do I do if they don't look like the pictures? Like a mahoossive catfish?
I'm guessing you haven't video called or anything?
No. Or should I have?
Well, it might have been a good screening test, but it's a bit late now.
Posting inaccurate pictures is a shit move, but there might be reasons.
Yeah, they could be really insecure.
Yeah, some people just don't get good photos of themselves, you know? Maybe give an hour and see what they're like.
That's a really considered approach.
Positive thinking, though, they will look as good as their pics.
Oh my god, it's them. I'm walking over. Hey, you! Oh my goodness, I am so glad you look like your pictures.
Oh, thanks. You too. Great to meet you, Megan.
First crisis avoided. Yeah. Why are we whispering? They can't hear us.
That's true, actually.
Shall we get some drinks?
Oh, Sure, yeah. This place does the best espresso martinis. I'll get us a couple.
Did they just order for you, Megan? Nah, it's a bit of a red flag for me, that.
Yeah. Espresso martinis sound good?
Espresso martinis.
You don't even like those. They give you the shits.
I have to agree with Hazel. It's a bit controlling. Change the order if you want.
Actually, could I just get a gin and tonic instead?
Phew. That could have got messy.
Thanks for that lovely piece of information.
You're welcome.
Look, Megan, I know this isn't the cool thing to say.
Yeah, cool schmool.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all day. It probably got me through work and that.
Oh, that's nice, right?
Meeting me. Your job must be shit.
I actually love it, but it's just that I never matched girls like you, so yeah.
Oh, they sound pretty genuine to me. I know how they feel.
Very smooth.
Like what I did there. Sorry, Megan. Show some appreciation. They'll like that.
Well, that's just made my day.
We'll call it even then. So, Megan, what do you do for fun?
Yeah, I never know what counts as a hobby. Like, I scroll TikTok before bed every night. Does that count? I cook every day, but that's because I'd die otherwise.
Poor thing, she's rambling.
She's got to improve the chat.
What, like change the topic to something more interesting?
No. Small talk's good at this stage, Gotta get the flow going.
Acupuncture. I just did a course in it. There's a hobby of mine.
Well, then how can you progress the hobby chat?
I find acupuncture terrifying. Needles of all girths are a hard pass from me.
I see.
Elaborate, Megan. Tell a personal story about one of those hobbies.
You sure?
Well, everyone likes someone who can express themselves.
You've never seen an acupuncture needle then, because it's totally girthless.
I could still never.
I've taken this personally, It releases biochemicals that stimulate the body's natural healing abilities.
You've almost converted me. A private treatment would finish the job.
The drinks haven't even arrived, and you've already agreed to me sticking needles in you. So, if you know the espresso martinis here so well, is it your regular date spot?
Oh, God, no. I barely ever go on app dates. How about you?
Me,
What do people like to hear you?
Depends. Cook up both ways.
Guys, please.
Who are you talking to?
What? No one didn't say anything.
Oh, you need to save her.
Be honest, Megan. Don't get off on the wrong foot by lying.
Look, I'll be honest. I barely date at the best of times, let alone from apps. They scare me that I won't match up to my profile.
Well, Megan, you more than match up to me, and I feel honoured you took a punt on meeting me.
Do they actually?
Well, for sure. App dating feels like one big competition, so it's nice to feel unique.
2 seconds, Megan, I'm just going to pop to the loo.
Take your time. Okay, guys, I'm alone for a sec.
How'd you feel, baby girl?
I actually quite fancy them.
Get in, Megan.
Yes.
What would you like to know next?
I actually think I got it from here.
Love that from you. Debrief later tonight.
For sure. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, they're coming back. Gotta go. Bye.
I know she thanked us both, but it was mainly you.
I just went with my gut.
Well, your gut is very impressive.
That sounded better in your head, didn't it?
Completely. Yeah.
Well, in all that excitement, we forgot to order any food.
And drinks. Let's get to it.
Yes!
Why is there nobody up here?
Hello?
Mama, for later.
I've got to say, you seem like a great friend to Megan more than anything else.
Well, if nothing else, I'm loyal to a fault.
What do you mean?
You know, I had to dash at the end of our last date.
Oh, yeah, I just assumed you had to run off to watch something on the telly.
Let me just show you.
Is that a tag?
Just let me explain.
What, that you're fresh out of prison?
No, I've not been to prison. I'm on bail pending trial.
For?
ABH. I was out with Megan and then some guy groped her, so I walloped him one. Smashed him in the face, cracked his nose, blood everywhere. He got sent to hospital.
That's nothing to be proud of.
I'm not proud of it. But I would do it again in a heartbeat to protect people that I love. It does mean I still have to be in by 10 tonight.
Is this your first brush with the law, or?
I mean, I did some graffiti as a kid, but it's not like I go looking for that stuff.
It finds you?
Misha, I want you to know this is not the person that I am. Just can't help the situation.
I've spent enough time with you to know that you're not a bad person. We just need to keep you out of trouble.
That won't be hard for someone like you. I was suspended from work because of the incident. I was supposed to go back last week, but my perspective's just changed. I realised that life can just change in the blink of an eye, so why would I want to go back to that rat race?
You really don't like your job, do you?
No. But sadly, I've got bills to pay. What would you do in my shoes?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how disgruntled are you?
I'm a strong 15. I hate it.
Look, these past 2 years have shown us that nothing's certain. London is unforgiving and you should cling on to stability while you've got it. But that doesn't mean you've got to endure it. I mean, there are things you can do, ways you can help yourself.
Do you not think I've tried that? I just feel so trapped.
You're not actually living in a prison. You can talk to your bosses. I mean, there's always room for compromise.
Make lemonade out of lemons.
Exactly, it's the lowest risk.
Sounds like you're a fixer, not a changer when it comes to problems.
I'd rather face things than run away from them.
Okay. So not changing and facing our problems. I am growing a massive food baby.
I've got one more mouthful of tiramisu here if you want to help me out.
Yeah, go on then.
You have a very resilient nature.
That would have been key defence to my judge.
Curfew alarm?
Yep. It was great seeing you again. I just want to know what your nature thinks about us.
Oh, that was very slick.
So slick.
I really like you, Hazel. You're beautiful and genuine and trustworthy. And I know you'll always have my back.
I really like you too, Misha. I really want to just run away and kiss you, but I've got to go.
Well, let's run together.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Misha, pick up the phone.
Ah, and there was me having a good day.
Well, it's just become great. You're welcome.
What's happening?
I have had a lot of client meetings. It's been very full on. We're doing a merger at the moment, so...
Are you aware how tough this doesn't sound?
Thanks for the sympathy.
Anyway, I've got some news.
Okay.
I joined a dating app.
Have you? Well, I mean, they are inevitable.
I was expecting more shit from you.
Well, what's the saying? They have people in glass houses can't throw stones.
No way, you too.
Mm-hmm.
Matches?
Yes, a lot. No, a 0.
But don't like apps like help out new users with
Misha,
like likes and
you're not
you know,
helping.
they really try and help you get people to like you because you're new.
Misha, I still have 0 even with whatever you just said. There's still 0. What about you?
Hey, the grass isn't always greener. I've got like 80 likes. But like once you filter out like the bad profiles and the nude pics and the meh ones, it's all just a bit quiet.
Are your standards a little bit high?
No. Anyway, I have a new initiative in the works.
What's that? You gonna kidnap someone?
I've signed up for speed dating tonight.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I'm bricking it and like, do you want to have a drink before?
Could you just say less? It'd be great if you just stopped speaking about 30 seconds ago.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.
Because there's no substitute for meeting someone face to face. Like, you can see their physicality, feel their vibe.
Yes, but what if there is no vibe? What do you do then? If you're online, you can log off, you can make it an excuse, you can just be gone. My internet connection was crap. What do you do here?
Welcome, everyone, to Speed Dating. My name's Derek. I'm your host. We're going to be beginning very shortly, so gentlemen, if you could make your way to your table numbers.
You are so cynical. This is where you're going to find that genuine connection you keep banging on about.
Why are you smiling at me like that? Why are you smiling at me like that?
No, I'm not smiling. You like anything.
Misha?
There is a small possibility I might have signed us both up.
I'm not doing it.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'll just leave.
Oh, come on.
No.
Look, at least it's going to be a good story.
It is not going to be a good story. I'm just going to get humiliated. You've been preparing for this. I'm not doing it.
It's a great story. Oh, he's browsing. He's browsing the shop floor.
How does it work?
Sorry, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so the women stay at the table, the men, you, rotate around them.
I'm a man now.
So you go to different tables and you speak to girls.
What do I say?
Whatever you like, but you have 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And halfway through the date, that dude over there will give us a warning. And then he'll also tell us when there's 1 minute left to wrap it up. So essentially, you've got to use your time wisely, which I know you're not good at.
No, hence why I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
We're going to start with the gentlemen by your first allotted table numbers. And good luck. Have fun.
You're sitting in my first date seat, so I need you to jog on. Go well, lad. Cheers.
Sorry, just fixing my eyeliner. I'm Azalea.
I'm Ryan.
You don't look like a Ryan.
No. Well, what do I look like then?
Not sure yet.
That's not from here, is it?
No. You gonna snitch?
No.
I made it. Just like the kombucha poured into it.
That's the fermented drink, isn't it?
Exactly.
I wouldn't be one to judge a book by its cover, but it looks a bit disgusting.
Odd approach to making a good first impression.
Well, it's better than mine, though, isn't it?
Touche. Good on you for speaking your mind.
So, the kombucha is homemade, and the goblet is homemade. What else is homemade?
I'd say 90% of this. The clothes, the accessories, you make it all from scratch. Started selling my stuff online during lockdown and it grew into a full-time business.
Wow, that's really original.
Thanks. Turns out my aesthetic plays quite well these days.
What aesthetic is that?
Call it what you want. I've heard hundreds of terms, kind and unkind.
Is it just you in the business, or...?
Yeah, don't need anyone else.
So how do you keep up with the demand?
There's a long wait list, but I engage with my customers a lot on social media, so they're understanding.
So if the supply is low, you must be retailing for a fairly high price?
No, I pride myself in affordability and sustainability.
Is that enough to do full-time? No, sorry, no, I'm not asking how much you earn. I just find the business model very interesting.
I get by.
Do I look like a Ryan yet?
Not quite.
All right, then. Well, what else can you tell about me?
You have the energy of an air sign. You seem quite logical and proactive.
How so? Like, we've only just met.
It takes proactivity to come to a speed dating event.
Well, what if I told you I was dragged here by my best mate, Misha?
I'd say you're using logic to undermine my instinct.
Just 3 minutes to go, everyone. 3 minutes. I know, it's going very quickly, very quickly.
You're really into your astrology, then?
Gives me structure. I analyse my behaviour in the context of something bigger. My main star sign is Scorpio, which I think really suits me. And then based on when and where I was born, my rising sign is a Sagittarius and my moon sign is a Libra.
What's the difference between those three?
Your main star sign is your sun sign. Represents sort of your desires in life, and your rising sign is how you present to others, and moon sign's what you're like deep down.
Okay. I don't really know about the other two, so...
Work them out for you, we haven't got much time, so...
So then, what makes your sun sign so Scorpio?
We aspire to be brave, loyal, honest.
Negatives?
Jealous and secretive, but it doesn't really apply here. Do you relate to them as animals as well, I guess?
Aren't they really aggressive?
Only when threatened.
But don't they eat each other, though?
Yeah. I forgot to mention that.
And this is your final minute, guys. Final minute.
So, I was wondering...
No, I've spoken about myself enough. I want to know more about you.
I feel like it's been pretty even. Can you just...
It really hasn't, so I want to know more about you.
Fine, fire away.
What's your type?
On paper, translucent skin, ill-looking, hates the sun, allergic to garlic. That's the thing. That's the type I've always gone for. They suck.
I see what you did there.
Anyway, what's yours?
I would say that I'm fairly open-minded.
Oh, come on. Everyone has an instinctive type.
Well, I hope this doesn't freak you out. If I say that my type is something a little bit like you.
Very funny. So, this is specifically your type.
Well, no, it's nothing to do with the way you look exactly. I'd say it's more to do with the way you like to do things outside of the box. I think that is very interesting, and I think it's very attractive.
Thank you, Ryan. Totally freaked me out though, you weirdo.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
That was the kind of interaction I was hoping for from this. Thanks.
Yeah, me too. What is your handle? I'd love to check some of your stuff out.
At Azalea Shadows. Azalea Shadows.
Azalea, okay. Hey, I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I'm Kathleen. Sorry, I just wanted to squeeze in a quick page. Do you mind if I get to the bottom?
Yeah, by all means, fire away.
Done. all yours.
What are you reading?
The Evolution of Bond-Forming Dynamics Across the 21st Century by Professor Gertrude von Nosselhoff.
Well, it must be a pretty good read if you're sneaking in pages in between dates.
Oh, no. I have to finish it for a seminar tomorrow. I'm a PhD student in behavioral psychology.
What do you think of it?
She has some interesting points. The chapter I'm on covers the influence of pop culture on behavioral modeling and attraction dynamics.
Yes. No, that does sound interesting, but, I mean, please don't ask my opinion on it, because I...
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that of you. But if this goes well, maybe you'll learn a little something.
Okay, so you're here because you're looking for a study buddy.
No, quite the opposite. I need someone to keep me out of the library occasionally.
So the age-old work-life conflict.
Which side of it do you fall on?
Am I allowed to say that balance is best?
No. No fence sitting, one or the other.
I am definitely a workaholic.
Uh-oh. Guess I'll be dying in the library then. You know, there's a theory that being a workaholic stems from a lack of trust or an inability to delegate work tasks.
Oh, you're serious? No, I hope not. I always thought it was because I just like what I do.
I hope that's the case too. So, I have a confession to make.
Okay, already.
Everyone tells me that for whatever reason, I haven't lived.
I don't believe that.
I've never been to a nightclub.
Never. What, your fourth stint as a student and you've never even set foot in a nightclub?
I would rather spend the day in a cafe with a book and my laptop.
This is your halfway warning, guys. Halfway.
So you are still studying to become a more qualified psychologist?
The more you know, the more you earn. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I researched good speed dating questions before tonight.
That's what you got? It sounds a little bit more like you researched good job interview questions instead. I want a happy family by then. I just want to be in a loving relationship and however many kids life blesses me with.
Okay, so say life has blessed you with one child, boy or girl.
Okay, blessed was a bit of a lame choice of words.
No, it was sweet.
Oh, sweet. That's what every guy wants to hear on a first date. I definitely want a girl. Yeah, I want a girl. I want to buy the dresses. I want to do the hair. I want to learn how to do it. I've never had any sisters or anything, so I just think it would really change my life. I've seen some friends who've had daughters for the first time, and it really changes them.
Oh, you want to be a girl dad.
I want to be a girl dad.
That's really cute.
Question. How do I know that all of this isn't part of your PhD thesis? That all the guys here aren't just your guinea pigs?
You don't. But a study at the University of Virginia found that we are more intrigued by those whose thoughts and feelings are unclear.
You have a study for everything. Is that supposed to be my key takeaway from today?
I'll offer you a better one. From Professor Nosselhoff? I'll find one from the start of the book. Here we go. This is a good one. When we set off on a journey, we are riddled with excitement or apprehension. Nothing in between.
It's not exactly one you'd read in the toilet, is it?
No, not quite.
Well, that's Nosselhoff's opinion, but I think that apprehension is our body's way of telling us that something is worth doing, despite the risks.
You know, we can actually reprogram our brains to interpret nerves as excitement. They're similar chemicals. I did that before coming tonight.
Would you do that before tests as well, that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah. Very helpful for tests.
It's clever, isn't it?
Brain's clever.
Not mine.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Well, how do you fancy spending the final minute?
Why not leave that to Professor von Nosselhoff again? Let's get a takeaway from the end of the book.
People only care about the end of the book. I want the answers.
All right.
Right now. Come on. I'm ready.
Final words from the book. Everything is transient. Time, life, relationships, none belong to us. Only our purpose does. Around it, all else is determined.
So, the right things will enter the orbit that we create around ourselves. Is that what that means?
Exactly. Every decision we make affects who's pulled into that orbit, whether we know it or not. The quote is actually really relevant to my life. I'm finally focusing on my orbit and mine alone. Thanks for listening.
No problem. And I'm glad to hear you're doing that.
That's your lot. Ladies and gents, time's up. Let's be moving on.
This was fun, Ryan.
Yes, it was. It was really great to meet you, Kathleen.
So I'm not the biggest social media user, but they say that's the best way to keep in touch nowadays.
What does Professor von Nuzzelhoff say?
Who do you think I got it from? At Kathleen Parker 88.
Okay. I got it. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Oh, hiya. You my date now?
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm Ryan.
Tony, nice to meet you. Sorry, I've got a match tomorrow, so I've got to keep limber.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is it, a sports match? Do you play locally?
No, it's my job, actually. I'm a footballer.
Oh, shit. Should you be out dating the night before a match?
Oh, don't worry. It's fine as long as I'm in bed by 12, don't drink, non-alcoholic, and don't have sex.
What's your position?
Reverse cowgirl?
No, what is your football position?
What do you think?
That's a tough one.
Well, just say which area of the pitch. I'll narrow it down for you. I'm not tall enough to be a goalkeeper. I am a keeper in other ways, though.
Well, you are doing your pre-match conditioning, which makes me think that you are reliable. And I think reliability is important in a defender, so I'm going to say defense.
Winner, chicken dinner. Pat yourself on the back. Do you like sports yourself?
It's not my biggest interest.
Well, let me change the question then. Do you like team sports or individual sports?
Is this going to tell you something deeper about me?
Maybe.
Team sports? I think there's an interesting element with, like, the fans, because they're supporting where they're from. It just adds... They're more passionate, so there's, like, a tribalism to it, which is a bit fun.
When enjoyed responsibly.
Yes, nobody wants a hooligan.
Team sports also has, like, this unique layer of complexity in creating tactics for a group rather than the individual.
Mm-hmm. So the chemistry is important.
Exactly.
That was pretty smooth, wasn't it?
It's very smooth. It's not your phone. Is this reminding me to carb load for tomorrow?
What are you having, pasta?
Footballer's best friend.
This is your halfway warning, guys. That is 3 minutes to go.
So, how did you become a pro?
I'd say my key influence was my dad. He used to take me to practices, to matches. He knew I fell in love with it and did everything to cultivate my passion. The kit, the travelling, consoling me after bad performances. Are you close with your parents?
No, I wanted to ask you more.
We ain't got time, my lad. Tell me. If you want to, of course.
Yeah, like you, I'd be really close to my dad. He kind of taught me what it meant to be like a man, to be open-minded, which for him actually was more about your mindset than any specific character trait.
Yes, lads. We're lucky, eh? I think what I got from my dad was humility. He taught me how to keep my feet on the ground and appreciate what I have as well as what I want. What would you say you inherited from your dad?
Oh, God, that is tricky. On the positive side, I would like to hope that I am a good listener, that I am supportive. He definitely taught me how to take responsibility when I need to, and I think that I can keep my cool under pressure.
Any negative traits?
Yeah, some pretty shitty dad jokes. Oh, and don't annoy me when I'm watching TV.
I feel like that's universal for most dads. I think the most negative thing I've inherited from my dad is my stubbornness.
How bad are we talking?
Like bad, really bad. If you want to get through to me, you have to really persist. And even then, sometimes the persistence really backfires and just pisses me off.
Okay, noted.
Very wise.
got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute.
Ooh, we're in stoppage time. What? Football's the best sport for making analogies.
No.
Do you fancy another quick challenge?
Yes, but what do you want to do?
Well, there's conversation starters and riddles, apparently.
Convenient.
Okay. A man looks at a painting and says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the painting, the man or his son?
Brothers and sisters, I have none. That man's father is my father's son, so he's looking at the man's son.
No, it's the man himself, isn't it?
I don't think so, but how do we find the answer? Oh, is it? It's folded in. Okay. More thought's gone into this event than I gave it credit for.
Ready?
Hey!
Man's son. Bore off.
Listen, look, when you're good, you're good.
Yeah, fair play. You may have slightly more brains than me.
Yes, but you have slightly better feet than me, so we'll call it even.
Take it.
And that is time, everyone. Move on to your next date.
We crammed a lot into that.
Yes, we did. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Tony. Yeah. Is that short for Antonia?
Spot on, but everyone calls me Tony. Do you want to keep in touch?
Yeah. What's your handle?
At TN7. Tony Newton and my shirt number 7.
That is some main character shit right there.
Get your bin.
I will not. Have a good night, Tony. Hi there. I'm Ryan. Can I sit? Thanks.
I'm Brandy. What do you do for a living?
I work in finance.
Long hours, big paycheck.
Well, the more you put in, the more you get out.
That's why I've got my side hustles. I'm a beautician, but I'm doing an online course in international relations and I trade cryptocurrency. I just sold an NFT, actually.
Non-fungible token, the digital art thing.
Bingo.
Play money, though, isn't it?
Try to send that to my bank account. Sorry if I'm quite direct about things. We just don't have a lot of time.
Sure, can
What are you looking for?
Okay, that is a big question.
Important question.
Well, I mean, whatever I can get, really. I mean, they didn't do any background checks here, so I couldn't really pass up on that opportunity. Although, that could work both ways. You could be an axe murderer for all I know.
Obviously not.
The crypto trading beautician is a pretty suspicious cover story.
Are you making fun of me?
No. No. I am being sarcastic. I am doing it badly, mind you, but I was...
You were joking. Right. No, that is actually quite funny. Sorry, I don't really get British humour sometimes. You know, I wasn't born here.
Irish humor, but...
Right.
But you have been here for a while by the sounds of things. Do you live locally?
Yeah, I bought a one-bed up the road. It's top floor with an amazing view of the water.
You bought a penthouse.
The NFT was pretty valuable. Where do you live?
I live 10 minutes away. I live on my own as well.
Flat?
Yep.
Buy it or rent it?
Back to the quickfire round.
I mean, we're covering a lot.
Yeah, we are.
So?
I own it. Yeah, I'm very lucky to be able to say that. It's very difficult to get on the property ladder in London.
You earned it. You work hard in an industry that pays well.
Thank you, Randy.
This is your 3-minute warning, guys. 3 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes of lovely conversation.
Okay, let's move on to barn affairs. Do you like holidays?
I do.
Where do you go? What sort of holidays do you take?
What kind are you into, though?
I allowed to say a lad's holiday?
Go for it. You won't hear from me again, though.
You can't beat a beach holiday for a bit of R&R.
Very true. Vitamin D is essential for our well-being. You aren't a Speedos guy, though.
No. I can't pull them off.
Won't ask why. I could only afford to travel recently, so I've got a lot of places on my list.
Well, what's the top of the list?
There's more than one thing. Cruise the Galapagos Islands, meet the sloths and turtles in Costa Rica, see the Iguazu Falls between Brazil and Argentina. I don't know, for me it's more about experiences. You know, I'm not so much into the historical stuff.
Yeah, but and seeing new cultures as well. Like, it's amazing to go to new places and see the different people and all the places that you're in operate on a daily basis. So, have you been traveling alone?
I like doing things my way.
Do you never get bored? Or lonely, like having to go to dinner on your own all the time?
Well, I've got my phone or tablet for entertainment and talking to people, but if I want less screen time...
Nice.
I always keep a deck on deck. I mean, I picked this one up ages ago. I think it's got, I don't know, an extra king in there somewhere.
An extra king? That might come in handy.
Depends on the game. Okay, next question. Does body count matter?
Holy moly. I was not expecting that question.
Well, you were getting too smug. So, what do you think?
No, not for me. Just so long as someone's past doesn't affect their present too much. So, the body count, it would not be an issue.
Okay, so you're open-minded. That's cool.
Are you trying to tell me something, though?
No.
Got 1 minute to go, guys. Just 1 minute. So we'll be wrapping up very soon.
So, how did my questions make you feel?
There's a customer satisfaction survey.
Your feedback is greatly valued.
Is it actually, though?
Only if it's good.
Yeah, it was fun. I didn't really feel like we felt like strangers. You?
The answer isn't part of the survey, sadly.
Okay. I see how this is going. Okay.
And your time is up. Thank you, ladies and gents. Lads, move on to your next table. Your date is awaiting.
Oh.
Wait, are you disappointed?
Only because I had more questions. Would you like my social media handle?
Yeah. Or I can give you mine.
I never message first. At the Brandy Baby Girl.
The Brandy Baby Girl.
See you later, Ryan.
Goodbye, Brandy.
Good evening. I'm Derek, evening host.
Hello, Derek. Am I in trouble?
No. But unfortunately, the lady that was sat at this table, she had to leave early. I'm sorry.
Right. So are you filling in for her? Did she pull a runner when she saw me?
No, nothing of the sort. She is a musician. Had a gig to get to.
Well, that is pretty fair. That's a good alibi.
How did the rest of them go? Find what you're looking for?
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad about that because I don't really know how many more I had left in me.
Well, I'm sure you made a fantastic impression.
Yeah, I have met some great women. They are all very different. So you have given me a really tough call to make.
Oh, that's what we like to hear. Yeah. What a great dilemma to have.
Yeah, well, I don't really know how they feel about me, but I guess we'll find out soon enough.
We will.
So, how long have you been hosting?
I have lots of hosting experience, but specifically the speed dating stuff, just at the beginning of lockdown.
So those were digital, I presume?
Mm-hmm. Correct. For me, finding love is the most formative journey of our lives, and I just wanted to help people continue that journey, despite the circumstances. Having said that, there is no real substitute for meeting someone special in person.
So from these, have you ever had any marriages develop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a couple. Even a couple of babies named after me. Yeah. Need to put it in my bio. pregnancy facilitator, Derek.
You really don't, because that sounds like something that would be on a T-shirt on a lad's holiday.
The stag do T-shirts. You're right. Okay.
I actually think I've seen them before.
They sell like hotcakes, though, right? So how did you hear about us?
I was duped into coming here this evening. I thought I was going out for a drink with my best mate, Misha, and here I am. She's actually somewhere here. She's on a date somewhere, I don't know, but...
Well, I love a strong male-female friendship. Do you prefer the company of women or men?
Come again?
Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase. Who do you feel like you naturally engage with more easily?
I have always found it easier to fit in with women. I think I'm just more comfortable sharing my thoughts and experiences with them. No, it's not that I'm uncomfortable talking to men.
Oh, no, of course not. I mean, we're chatting freely, aren't we?
Yeah?
I hope so. You are halfway, guys. Halfway. God. Don't tell anyone I forgot.
Your secret is safe with me. Thanks. So tell me, what is the best way to approach all of this?
Well, aside from being yourself.
Well, let me rephrase that. Do you have any less crap advice?
No, I don't. Sorry. The thing is, there's so many different types of personalities in here. One person's poison might be another person's paradise.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Okay, I'll pose you this. Are you looking for someone more lively or laid back? Because that may decide what kind of energy you want to exude yourself. Now, both are brilliant, but markedly different.
I definitely want someone who is dynamic and a lively personality to just spice up my life.
Ooh. Not to dominate, though.
No. Because that can just be a whole different thing. It can get toxic. Although, there's no harm in me being put in my place from time to time.
No? Crack of the whip.
I never said I was into that. I was wondering, has hosting these made you an expert in romance?
What, like some kind of love guru? No. No.
No, come on. You must have more insight than the average guy. Okay, wait. Okay. Has it ever helped in your personal life?
Sadly, no. No, it's still very single. Why, did you have someone in mind for me?
Yeah. Misha. She would love to meet you. She's here. I can introduce you.
I'm sure Misha's fab, but I won't be interested.
It's a bit mean. What's wrong with her?
Well, she's a her.
Yeah, sorry. No, I shouldn't have assumed. That was silly of me.
You're fine. Totally fine.
Anyway, it's a real shame that the event's nearly over.
Yeah, it is.
You know, back in the day, you would have had to meet people, you know, if you were going out or maybe at work.
Or by chance.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, did you have any feedback for us?
The host is too well dressed.
Oh.
I mean, look, come on, you are putting the rest of us to shame, please.
Well, aside from that,
I actually think the event is perfect for what it is. Sometimes it's best just keeping it simple.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll let the team know.
Yeah, and I mean, you have the most important thing then anyway, which is an interesting group of people.
True. We do.
If you don't have that,
that'll be rubbish.
I'm not including myself in that, just...
No, neither would I. I wouldn't include you in that list. Sorry. Okay. That is your final minute, guys. Final minute. So, tell me, who did you meet tonight?
Oh, this is a test, isn't it? Who did I meet tonight? I met Kathleen. I met Azalea. I met Tony. And I met Brandy. Oh, Derek. I don't suppose you could give me any intel. Just...
Ryan, there's no way that I could do that. Come on.
Nothing personal. Just, you know, just give me a read. With all your experience. Come on. As a friend.
I guess I could do a read. Who in particular?
Oh, God, I guess we only have time for one. Tell me about Kathleen.
She's awesome. Super intelligent, smart, emotionally mature. I get the sense that she has a real strong sense of her own boundaries and would appreciate someone who's honest and open.
Okay, honest, and open. Okay. Thank you, Derek. That was very perceptive.
I'm a professional. Where are we at? Okay. That, unfortunately, ladies and gents, is the end of tonight's event. Everyone get home safely. I've been Derek, and thanks for coming.
What can I say? Thank you again, Derek. Thank you for keeping me company, because I would have been sat here like a melon otherwise.
No, you're welcome. I hope you had fun. And yeah, I guess I'll see you around.
So what about you? Tell me about your speed dating.
Well, yeah, and an absolutely nuts thing happened. I was supposed to be meeting for this day this musician, but she bailed. And then, do you remember the host?
Yeah?
Yeah, Derek is his name. So I was sitting there, and he came up and told me about the girl who had to leave. And then we sat down, we just started talking.
You and Derek!
Yeah,
God,
he's just.
love that!
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you saw plenty of him as well. He's a cool guy. He's very suave.
Is there chemistry with Derek?
Chemistry? No. It was just, he was a sound fella, and it was good of him to talk to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't just been sitting there. Yeah, no, but he was a good dude. There was Azalea. Yeah, she was something else. She brought her own kombucha. She had her own goblet that she brought.
Goblet?
Yeah, with a crow on it. It's just very different, but it was really interesting, because it wasn't like any of the other dates I went on.
Was there chemistry over kombucha?
Yeah, I guess you could say there was a little bit of chemistry, yeah. I could see it going somewhere. There was Brandy. Let me tell you about Brandy. My God, she would put you to shame the amount of work she would do. She is a crypto trading beautician, and she's studying as well.
Wow, what a combination.
I don't even know how she finds the time to do all of it.
Was there a spark?
Yeah, there was. I liked her. She's she'd make you raise your game, you know.
And your game needs to be raised.
Well, so you keep telling me.
Yeah.
There was Kathleen, who was a PhD student studying psychology. She was reading on our date. She was just very smart. It was a little bit intimidating.
Do you think there'll be more from Kathleen?
There could be. Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like, yeah, we got on well.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. Aha, now, let me tell you about Tony. She is a football player.
Wow.
Professional.
Wow.
She was just quite laid back, sort of person who was like, give as good as you can get, you know?
That sounds fun. Do you think there might be a future with the footballer?
I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but yeah, I'd love to see her again.
Aww. So, what's the next move?
I don't really know. I kind of have a few options, so...
Mr. Popular.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say? I guess I just need to think about it a little bit and see where I go from there. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Peace.
Ryan.
Please? No, don't get up.
Hi.
The early bird catches the worm. Have you been waiting long?
No, I was just passing time with a bit of people watching. I love thinking about what brought all these humans to cross paths with me.
Do you have any good stories?
Yeah, that couple over there. Yeah, don't look. They're having a relationship showdown. When they arrived, he was really physically affectionate with her. But then as she became more animated, he withdrew into himself.
Do you think it's over?
She'll hear him out, but her body language suggests she's made up her mind. How do you take breakups?
Wait. I want to know, is there anything that he could do that could save the relationship?
It really depends on how unhappy she is.
Well, if someone doesn't want to be in the relationship, I don't think there's any point trying to make them stay. I think you have to respect their decision. And I think you need to respect yourself enough to walk away.
That takes a lot of maturity, especially through something that can feel humiliating. Unless you weren't that invested in the first place and she did you a favor.
No comment.
Cheers.
It's very good wine.
It is French.
My knowledge on wine is not fantastic.
Old world would be like French, like European.
California newer.
Yeah.
How is the studying going?
Well, I've been living in the library, but what's new there? We did cover an interesting topic, though. You know how we have different styles of learning and communication? Well, broadly speaking, there are two distinct ways of thinking, emotional or rational.
Okay, can you tell what I am?
I can evaluate you, but I take no responsibility if you don't like the results.
No. Except that we are on a second date, so a bad evaluation also reflects on you.
That is true. All right, let's do this. So, how are you at making new friends? Do you actively engage with everyone and anyone, or are you a lone wolf?
Can I not be somewhere in between? Like that I'm selective with my company?
No, you have to pick one side of the spectrum.
I mean, I can socialize when I need to.
As we can see.
Yes. Most of the time, I would prefer my own company. I mean, I guess you could call me a loner?
No, not at all. I definitely appreciate an introverted energy.
What's the next question?
This is a good one. Does seeing other people cry move you to cry yourself?
Okay, that is very specific.
Oh, these questions are rooted in psychological study.
So you didn't just get them online?
No.
Not to sound cold-hearted or anything, but no, I would only cry if I am actually directly affected by something.
That's fine. We're all programmed differently. Excuse me, just popping to the loo. Hello.
Hello, hello.
What did I miss?
Not much. Wait, so what's next?
Here's a big one. Are you a planner or a spur-of-the-moment person?
So am I calculated or spontaneous?
That's a more erudite way of putting it.
Erudite, what?
Like articulate.
Yes, articulate, yes. I have to admit, I am a serial planner. Even things you didn't think could be planned, I will have a spreadsheet, I will have a schedule, I will have everything.
Do you break down all of your dates into a spreadsheet?
No, come on, that's too much even for me. Do people do that?
Oh, you'd be shocked.
Do you?
Next up, do you like to actively or passively participate in a narrative? So if someone is telling a story, how does it unfold in your head?
Like, do I experience it in the first or the third person?
Exactly. Do you actively visualize yourself in the action, or do you passively absorb it from a distant perspective?
Oh, I think I'm definitely passive. I just like to sit back, watch the movie unfold, and I just don't overthink it.
I'm the same. I have enough to experience in my own life without transposing myself into others. Final question, Ryan.
Feet don't fail me now.
You can't fail.
Don't make it less dramatic.
Do you get impatient with people less efficient than yourself?
Like how the waiter hasn't taken our food order yet.
Oh, awkward. I think it's order at the bar.
Ooh, I guess I'll let him off that one then. I think getting impatient is pointless. Like, what do you actually gain from getting upset at someone else's shortcomings? It doesn't change anything.
Very little. You just overburden yourself with angst.
Or, I mean, you just end up discouraging others.
Patience is a virtue.
So, what is the verdict?
based on your answers, you are a rational thinker. You are logic-focused and pragmatic. You prefer to analyze concrete details in a situation.
Is that good for dating?
Some people date successfully by ticking a set of boxes.
Okay, but you also need an emotional connection too.
Yeah, like anything, you need an emotional connection to balance out the rationality.
So yours was particularly about like the pop culture influence on behavioral
Modeling and attraction dynamics. And I think that that's something that's really relevant right now, especially with like all the reality dating shows.
Like, what do you do if you're not studying?
I like to read, which is just studying, isn't it?
Far off it.
Yeah.
So who's going to get the third date?
No commentary, please.
He's scrolling.
Scrolling back. Oh.
Push the button. Don't make me do it. The button. Ready?
No, wait. Hello, Kathleen. It is Ryan here speaking. How are you doing? I'm fine. I was wondering if you were free at all this week, and if you wanted to maybe meet up and maybe get dinner, take a break from the library. Yeah? Okay, yes, that sounds great. I will get back in touch and I'll send you on some details or something. Okay, bye. Ah!
Amazing.
That's a relief.
How amazing.
God.
You did sound like you were selling a mortgage.
She said yes,
I'll
though.
send you on some details.
I didn't know what to say. What do you say?
Evening.
Yeah. Good evening yourself.
Lovely little spot you found here, right at the bar.
Yes, this is where all the action is. Oh, would you like a drink?
Oh, yes, please.
Nibbles?
Oh, always.
What would you like?
White wine, please.
Thank you very much, sir.
Ooh, chili on tortilla chips. Oh, the Brits do some interesting things, don't they?
Don't get me started.
Is this romantic or is this silly?
I don't know. Here, have a tortilla chip. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers. This is my first proper dinner date since my last relationship.
Was it a regular thing?
Not when it wasn't cooked by me. He wanted me to do all the domestic duties.
And you didn't want to be a housewife.
No. Playing devil's advocate, though, I was a student and he was earning all of the household income.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure there was a compromise you could have found.
We never did. He wanted me to quit my studies, and the rest is history.
So you did you, and you stuck to what you wanted to do. I respect that. That takes guts.
Is there an income setup that you would prefer?
Well, living in London is pretty hard on either these days.
I know. What even is a living wage in this city?
I feel like a single income relationship is workable, provided it's with the right person. It just takes a bit of teamwork.
I agree. I know I've been a student forever, and it'll be 2 or 3 more years before I earn a proper income, but once I do, I'm more than happy to contribute equally.
Power couple vibes?
Oh, you know it.
So, thank you for coming today.
That's a really great spot. It's public but private. People open up more in intimate settings.
Do they? Okay, well, tell me something new then.
I've got a scar under my hair.
Oh, how did that happen?
Actually, there's something else I should tell you.
No, I want to know about the scar.
I'm in the middle of divorce proceedings. It's uncharted territory for me. You're the first person I've got this far with since my marriage ended. We've been separated for 2 years. My education was the big problem. I couldn't contribute financially, and I wasn't willing to have a child before I graduated. He couldn't wait. I totally understand if that's an issue. I'm so sorry again.
No, look, it doesn't bother me one iota. Past is the past.
Thank you, Ryan.
I want your academic opinion on something.
Oh, golly.
Are we compatible? Like, what are our prospects beyond this?
Well, we wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't at least a little bit compatible.
Mm-hmm.
But there is still one area that we don't have much data on.
And what is that?
Sexual compatibility. It can be developed over time, but normally it's better if it's there from the start.
Okay, aside from, you know, the obvious way, is there a way for us to estimate what that compatibility would be?
With theory? What kind of lover are you? I mean, in a nutshell, I don't need the playbook.
As I am speaking to an almost professional, I do have a few kinks that I like to explore beyond the conventional stuff.
I'm intrigued.
Well, I can't tell you. I mean, that would be giving you the playbook.
True. But it sounds similar to mine. I'm very adventurous.
I see.
I still need to gather some data before my hypothesis. If you had to pick, do you prefer to give or receive?
I mean, you stressed the had because you knew I would have said both.
Oh, you are very smart. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, actually, yeah, they have. It was almost as sarcastic as you just did. I am a giver. Definitely.
Your reasons being?
Well, I mean, I actually enjoy it, for one thing. It's also much better when both people are having fun, because otherwise it kind of just feels a bit like servicing.
That's a nice way to put it.
Also, it is a little bit of an ego boost if you can make the other person feel good.
If your technique is good. Those are very valid reasons. You are an attentive lover indeed.
Okay, what do you want to know next?
That's all I really needed.
Okay. Well, what's the verdict?
Contrary to what I said, sexual chemistry is actually best discovered firsthand.
Okay.
That wasn't an invitation. But I appreciate you being so open and honest.
Okay.
Only a half pint. Very conservative.
Yeah, I just don't want to get too smashed too early, you know?
I do.
Barkeep, can we get some more wine for this one, then? So, what are you doing tomorrow?
Books. Oh, thank you. Hopefully I'll be able to retain some information. Wine tends to give me brain fog. So I'm thinking I should ask where your head's at.
Are we not still on the casual dating stage?
We are. I just don't want either of us to waste our time.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. I really like you, Kathleen. I feel like we have connected in loads of different ways. And I would like to see if it could progress beyond casual dating. And I really hope you feel the same.
Yeah, I do feel the same.
Has that given you any more data for the compatibility test?
Sorry, I think I'm gonna need a bigger sample size.
Oh, okay.